Yo. Yo. Hybrid farming. Let's go. Let's go. Conga bunga hero. Hey yo. Let's go. Let's go. Sure, why not? We'll just hit yeah, we're gonna start a little early today. Like about an hour or so. Yeah, so what I want to try and do is I do want to try and get a hybrid. We're definitely not going to get one here. Dude, okay, that was weird. My character zoomed down sight with me hitting the W key. I don't know what happened there. Actually, maybe something happened via the. Okay. My character's doing weird shit now. I don't know what's hitting it. Alright, I think it was the controller that was getting hit. Controller that I have plugged in. I don't use controller on a lot of FPS games, but I use it on stuff like platformers and whatnot. Even though I don't play a lot of platformers, but like alright. So he dropped nothing. Cool. Alright. Would have been nice to get something. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I'm gonna... Screw it. I'm gonna go over here and grab this anyway. I hit him. Grab this. And get nothing. Alright. So yeah, we didn't get anything good. I'm not feeling too well about this run anyway, because it looks like white weapons are dropping from chests, which item trending is real, and yeah. Yeah, I like getting up here and then zipping up here. Alright. But yeah. I do like this game a lot. I just wish that we get these things, because in all fairness, the funnest part about this game is not necessarily just doing the late game farming, even though that's a big part. I do like just running through the game itself, because it's, in all fairness, it's a relatively short game compared to the other Borderlands, if you don't count the pre-sequel. But the pre-sequel's not nearly as fun to run through, because there's a lot of story that you have to listen to, a lot of story beats that get unfun after the first time hearing them. You know? Plus they kind of ruined two of the characters I liked. They had some bad writing about Moxie. And Lilith specifically. But Lilith made more sense than Moxie. Yeah, that guy's gonna burn. This guy's not, though. He's immune to burn damage. Damn, why is the Nero actually kind of good? It's so weird. Get away from that, and... Alright, so he probably doesn't have the legendary effect because it's only blue. His health bar is taking a long time to go down in terms of when I hit him. Alright. So that's not it. But it did have the right parts to it. It did have the right barrel. Rarity is probably going to be purple though, so we have to look out for purple ones of those more. Because if it is a blue one, it's not one you would want. Wow, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Mordecai comp. I don't know why they wanted Mordecai to have a good melee. It's funny that he can hit melee cap, but Brick can't. You know. it's funny. Yeah, for some reason, Brick, even though he has some of the highest DPS in the game, he's kind of all over the place. He's kind of a mess of a character in this game compared to the other ones who kind of synergize with each other. And with their own skills, you know. For instance, Roland helps everyone just by throwing down his turret. When Brick starts punching, he shakes the screen, makes it hard for a lot of characters to aim for headshots. You know, it's actually more detrimental to the team for Brick to be swinging than it is for him just to not be swinging. And it gets crazy because it's like, okay. Like, the best teammate for Brick is actually Roland with a rocket launcher that has the medic perk on it. Because when he shoots at Brick, he heals Brick and damages the enemies Brick's meleeing. But other than that, yeah. Alright, once again, another white weapon in the chest. That's not good. Very low rolls, even with Catalyst comp. He's dying to the Psycho, so yeah. In all fairness, I've been looking at this. We might not be getting the best runs. But that's okay. Alright, kill him. That guy actually trapped me with his legs. If he just stood there, I would have been trapped for a little bit longer, took more damage. Dude, enemies are dying slow today. I don't know why. He made his death sound effect before he actually died. Alright, go on. Yeah, the Draco's actually pretty good. He's not gonna burn, never mind. Let me grab this. Oh. Now, with what I could do is, I could always do the jump there or the jump earlier, but I do like to run. Wow, that guy had a Merv. Sounds like a bouncing Betty. Is it him? No. I think it was the guy on the ground. Oh, it was definitely him. He has it. I'm gonna stand next to you. Get your fire on you. Alright, so this guy's gonna die to fire damage. There it is. Bouncing Betty. Corrosive. Yeah. That man, though, did want to get me with his damage. Because once he started losing his life points, he started not missing. There's a guy hanging out right there. Oh, dude, I thought he was going to peek out behind the rock. He just stood there. Whatever, that might hit him. I don't care. He was in a hard spot to hit with that grenade anyway. Grenades are inconsistent as hell in this game. Borderlands 2, they kind of like steal steal the build sometimes. You know, like the fastball and stuff. In this game, they're clearly just support. Alright, someone's hit me in the side. I don't know where. Yeah, there's that guy down there, I think. Sounds like a big guy. Oh, he's swinging through the wall at me, huh? I took a lot of damage just from fire. Alright, down. Yeah, he's down. We don't need to fight him anymore. But yeah. What's crazy is there's not a lot of ammo chests in there. That's a two-shot shotgun, by the way, that guy just drops with. I'm lucky we killed him right away. That would have done a lot of damage. There's one guy. If you break his shield, he's gonna get corroded and die. Cool. Is that two-shot? No, it's not. Never mind. I guess the 2 shots and 6 shots sound alike. So one down here. He had a purple weapon. That's cool. Oh shit. Alright. That's a good one. Man had a good weapon. As you can see, like, the corrosive bouncing Betty doesn't even, like, kill them or corrode them as much. Alright. He might have it, actually. It's a thick barrel gun, for sure. Oh, he does not have it. Nah. Bro. Yep. It's a fat barrel, though, which is the right barrel. But it's not the legendary barrel, it just looks like it. Yeah. So basically, if he has a barrel that doesn't look like that, it can't be that weapon. It can't be the hybrid. Alright, grab all this. Nice. I do like the Draco, though. The Draco. The Dragon. It's good. I do miss the fact that SNS are gone, and they did explain that Bandit just made them not viable to ship out to Pandora. Bandits were making cheaper weapons that no one else was buying. It was the sort of, like, Bandits outdid Tediore in terms of cheapness. But the problem is Bandit guns in Borderlands 2, most of them are just so bad. With the exception of the 1 or 2 legendaries or shotguns in general, you know. But a lot of shotguns weren't that good. Even the Bandit shotguns weren't that good. I mean, if you're gonna use a Bandit shotgun, you know, you could use Jacobs. You know. I mean, the Jolly Roger was good. It's probably one of my favorite shotgun uniques, especially for a Bandit grimp. But like most of the Bandit shotguns were like, you know. Yeah. Try using a Bandit pistol or an assault rifle. What about the saw bar? Yeah. You named one out of 30,000 guns that the Bandit made that might be good. And on certain classes on Terramorphous exclusively. Great. You named one. The exception, the rule does not make. You know? Generally, like, if you're, like, dude, I wanted the Madhouse to be so good. And in Borderlands 2, I have tried it so much to try and get the Madhouse to work. With the bouncy bullets. Those bullets, man, you use a wet noodle, you kill enemies faster. Saw bar, though, is not bad. I like it. Saw bar is actually really refreshing. Because it's actually a good it's actually a good assault rifle. Like, I don't know about you, but I felt like Borderlands 2 kind of really fucked with assault rifles to the point where they're not only not fun, but they're not only to where they're not viable, but they're not even fun. Because you can have stuff that's not very good but fun to play, but it's like, okay, well, these things, they have kind of a low magazine. They don't aim that well. They don't have good crit damage, which is probably what they should have had. to make them differentiate between SMGs, they should have just had them have maybe better crit chance, you know, or better crit multipliers. You know, they don't aim well. They do low damage per shot. They sometimes don't fire as fast as SMGs. So basically what you got a piss poor SMG. And they called it an assault rifle because they literally filled the same role, but SMGs did it effectively better in every single way. You know, and it was like, okay, cool. Because SMGs, you could also get stuff like the Sandhawk, which, once again, it's like great. Sandhawk really kind of, I'm not even going to look at it. I feel like the Sandhawk really kind of ruined Borderlands 2. Especially with the B shield. People kept running Sandhawk and B and said, oh, the game's too easy. Please keep, you know, making the game harder and harder. And now enemies will basically one-tap your shield. And if they have a elemental effect, it might just outright kill you. With one bullet, and you have like 8 people shooting you at once. Yeah, and something's gonna proc. Oh, wow. That's an amazing chest. Great. It's because I talked bad about Borderlands 2. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah, Borderlands 2 had a really fun gameplay though. But a lot of the balance was like situated between like three weapons. You know. Or Salvador with his glitch shit. Salvador loved his glitch shit. The pimper hab or whatever, where you take the ahab and then the pimpernel, and then when you'd shoot the pimpernel, it would get rocket launcher damage on its pellets. Great, love it. Meanwhile, game's too easy. Please keep buffing the enemies. Alternatively, you could fix Salvador's glitches. You know, then people would hate that. People would hate that, man. They keep saying the game's too easy. You know. You know, put a damage cap on Boar. Yeah, that'll really piss people off. Boar can only do 5 times. You won't get those instant raid boss kills. Alright. So we got nothing on this. That's cool. That's normal. Alright, so yeah. I'm debating on the best weapon to use, and in all fairness, it always goes back to Anaconda. On one hand, I hate the fact that revolvers didn't come back in Borderlands 2, with the exception of Jacob's. But on the other hand, revolvers are kind of busted in their own right in this game. So, yeah. But yeah, like I liked Borderlands 2 a lot. Tiny Tina's DLC was really good. I don't know my favorite DLC though. It might be Tiny Tina's. Then again, the Vacation Island Headhunter DLC was pretty fun. Plus, you got a raid boss on it, which is cool. Not that I ever got very good at the game. Yeah, I never played Borderlands 2 as much as 1, and it's because Borderlands 2 is way more grindy in terms of just getting to max level that I don't want to do the farming for raid bosses. Because I've looked up a lot of the strategies for the raid bosses, because it's like, ooh, how do you actually do these? And a lot of the strategies are just, oh my god. Like, I once saw, like, the Veracity strategy of how to beat him, and it's like, with, like, 0 and shit, and it's like, oh my god. You have to sit there for, like, 10 minutes grinding on an enemy with a level 1 sniper rifle so you can kill him quick enough to not die. Cool. Really fun. You know, and if that's the case, it's like, leave me out of this. You know? Or what about fighting the drifter that drops the chopper in Borderlands 2? That's fun. That's fun. You know, love running the B shield on the boat and just shooting at him with the boat with infinite ammo, because the guy can't die sometimes. You know. Using the glitch spot in the Terramorphous fight, yeah, that's fun as hell. You know. Yeah, that's all. Man, fucking raid bosses suck. I don't know if I've ever seen a raid boss actually done legitimately. Except for, like, if it was Salvador's. 4 Salvadors fighting one. Which, if that's the case, what the fuck they do? You know? Oh, never mind. I forgot the meta. The meta for raid bosses is 3 Salvadors and a Maya to get them up as they die one by one. Maya with the instant res. Oh man, the balance in that game's fucked. In all fairness, I wonder if the conference call, how powerful that was compared to the B-Hawk. You know? Because they nerfed the conference call, but then they added in the B-Hawk later on, which was like, okay, good. So you took something out, but you added it back in. You know? Although I assume the conference call is much worse because it had... Ooh, how did he teleport? Did he teleport? Or did I just look at the fire too long? I got confused where he went. Alright, he got a good mercenary con, that's cool. We're actually getting good drops, which is good. Alright, yeah, that's all he dropped. Some ammo. Okay, cool. Yeah, conference call is cool. I like it. It's a shotgun that acts more, you know, it's really cool. It shoots, in all fairness, it's better at taking out air enemies than I think the actual flacker. Flacker I actually did like a little bit. In Borderlands 2 it was not very good compared to the other one, but you know, it's like, yeah, it's good if you swap to the rocket launcher. So it's good if you glitch the shit out. He was running backwards for a second. What the hell was that? That was cool. Man ran backwards. But yeah. I'm sorry, sir. I need to take you out so I can run faster. Thank you. Okay. Yay, rocket launchers. But yeah, hey, what's up, Dio? What you doing?
No, nothing. Today I'm about to get surgery.
Oh yeah? On what?
Yep.
Like your teeth or something?
Yeah, my teeth.
Yeah. Dentistry.
Mhm.
That's the most common one, right? What they removing impacted like wisdom tooth or something?
That and there's something called a cyst in my jaw.
Oh, okay. So like that's like fluid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's. Will your family at least let you get Burger King tonight?
Hopefully.
But you won't be able to eat it though. You're gonna be a little bit of pain.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Because I had to eat, like, way early in the morning, like around 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because surgery, you have to wait, right?
Yeah, I gotta wait a while before I eat again. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I can still drink, though, so I'll just be drinking a whole bunch of water or soda till then.
Okay. They said you could drink soda? Normally with surgery, they don't want you to drink anything sugary. They just want you to drink water.
Yeah, I guess. Water it is then. I've only been drinking water.
Yeah, good. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, because I don't know if they're probably gonna put you under anesthesia if they're removing a wisdom thing. Or is it? It might be local. I don't know. I don't know. Depends on the doctor.
Yeah.
Because, you know, oral surgeon.
Let's see what we've got.
I really don't want to go back to the dentist, man. I had a crown put in, and it was not fun. A root canal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. That and it's expensive. That's some more thing, you know. Pain you can deal with. Pain, and then the no money is worse.
Yeah.
The no money for pain is worse. It's not the fact that it's pain or it's a lot of money. It's the fact that you're paying for pain. Yeah, but you'll feel better. You'll feel better. I don't feel bad now. What the fuck would you think? I'm gonna feel better, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. Hell, you might not even get put underneath anything. You know what I mean? They might just do local. Unless you're like anxious about it, and then they'll do it.
They might. I forgot the reason why. Because it might hurt my nerves.
Yeah.
Mainly, plus the fact that I have medicine that does interfere with my nerves, so
Yeah.
they might do it anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's different. Yeah. What time are you going in? A few hours or afternoon?
A couple hours. It's in the afternoon though.
Oh, I hate afternoon shit. Alright. Yeah, well, just make sure to get a little rest afterwards, okay?
I have.
No more cursing at video games. No more playing that one game. I forget what it was that you had to quit. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I was watching One Up Do Xenoverse, or not Xenoverse, The Breakers last night. And he says if he gets a lot of money, he's gonna just buy it for everyone and we play. And I'm like, please don't. Get it for Rock.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. In all fairness,
everybody.
this is one genre of games I don't like. Even Dead by Daylight.
I didn't like Dead by Daylight either.
I wanted to like it because it looked cool.
Yeah. It's just too much running and you can just go get generators. Not much.
Yeah, basically, if you're a survivor, a good killer won't let you do anything. But if the killer's bad, then it's not fun either. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and like, is it like, in all fairness, that's how survivors are. People have stopped playing killer because it's not fun. The survivors just want to win all the time, and if they lose, they either disconnect or they do this or that. You know, and then you don't get your points, I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong about that, but you know how it is. That's why I hate those fucking ranked games, you know? Ranked should be invisible, and it should be for matchmaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're the same rank or whatever. To at least give a normal, or base it on playtime. You know, have like a counter of how long a game's been played.
I'm surprised they don't do that.
Yeah. And that way, if someone deletes their account but puts on a new one, there might be like an ability to see if they've done that. You know. Because I know some people will do this just to play with people that are new, and beat their ass for no reason. It's like, okay, great.
Smurfs. They call those Smurfs.
Yeah, they smurfing it up. They also call them mule accounts sometimes as well. Although mule accounts are sometimes for just unloading items as well. I know they did it in Smash. It's like, here, let me delete my thing. Let's see how fast I can get to 4 Glory. Or into Elite Smash. And it's like, yeah, that's great. You're fighting people that are new to the game. Of course you're gonna get in fast.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, if one up does that, it's gonna be literally the same thing. when Rock brought us to all the games.
Yeah,
Or
I felt
Dead by
really bad.
Daylight.
I felt bad about that because I did want to play, but it not only was
Me
it
too.
it was only okay. The game only ever got okay. Plus, my system barely run it. You know.
Hmm.
And then of course you have to deal with the lag hits and whatnot. And even Rock, I don't know if he has too much fun because he does seem to be like, okay, guy was face camping. You know,
Yeah,
guy
I
was
don't blame
or
him.
tunneling
I don't blame him for that either.
Yeah, or tunneling. Yeah, yeah, it's a 1v4. What the fuck you gonna do? You have to make
Right.
sure one guy's dead. You know? And it's like, okay, well, what if the survivors all make it out? Well, what do? They instantly teabag.
Yep.
You know? So what are you supposed to do? Not try and kill him? You know?
And plus, ever since season 2 popped out, how bad it really is, I don't even want to get the game.
Which one? Xenoverse or
No, Breakers.
Breakers? Yeah. Yeah, same thing with Breakers. It's like, I have a feeling they're gonna nerf the, because they also kind of do like a teabag thing where when they beat the raider, where they fly around in circles,
Hmm.
and it's like, yeah, you know, it was a 1v8, you know. It's like in Mario Party, you know, the 1v4 mini games.
Mm.
You know, you have a little bit of an advantage, but a lot of the 1v4 mini games are very hard for the one player to beat.
Hmm.
Sometimes they're impossible, depending on the game.
Yep.
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something he started. You should ask him about it. There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
Man, I don't hate the game. The the thing is that one of been playing for such a long time, he doesn't even have like the full loadout yet of what he wants.
Gotcha game.
It's not gotcha because a lot of stuff you can actually get, just normal gameplay. The problem is
A lot
that
of the good stuff is under gotcha.
a lot of the stuff is it's quicker to get under gotcha, you know,
Uh-huh.
because technically you are buying loot boxes. You know, imagine if you know how we sort of like complete the machine event, and then we open that up.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's wow, and that's under the It's very similar to how that game works too, where it's like, all right, you made some money. You can either spend it on cosmetics, you can spend it on this, or you can spend it on getting upgrades to your character.
Yeah.
And then you end up getting a bunch of repeats. You know?
Hmm.
And I don't think it's under gotcha because they do have like other ways to do it. But even then,
in the reviews though, because you have to spend to even get the good stuff. You can still get all that stuff normally.
A year
but
later.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Good luck getting it.
yeah, and the fact is that because this game is so so like competitive, you want to get the good stuff quick so you can learn how to use it, you know?
Hmm.
How disappointing. I didn't even break a sweat.
And that's what sucks about it because it's like, you know, it could be something really cool, but you end up getting nothing for it, you know? And, you know, it's like the maps, there's not very many maps. You know. And in all fairness, the raiders themselves are actually kind of very strong.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Especially Vegeta, who basically has 3 life bars compared to everybody else.
Yeah. What's funny is that people do tend to stomp Vegeta too, because those life bars aren't nearly as. In all fairness, the worst character, I would say this right now, is probably Majin Buu.
How so?
How so? Because he starts off as Spopovich, which is the easiest kill in the game. He's like the worst raider in the game by far. But as soon as Buu comes out, that automatically swaps. Because whenever Buu kills someone, he gets his health back.
Mm.
Yeah. So what happens is if you really suck at Spopovich, but you end up getting Majin Buu out, Buu can down 2 people and get like 2 pips of his life bar back, which is a lot. You know, it's like level 3 transformation a lot. and then what happens is that after that he's also gaining power as well. So by the time Super Boo comes out, you're fucked. You're fucked because Super Boo is not gonna, very rarely is Super Boo gonna lose. You know, the only thing you can do with Super Boo is maybe get away. And that's not even the worst part. If Super Boo levels up, he gets to his form, he sucks everyone inside of him on the map at once, on a tiny version of the map.
Yeah.
And he's inside there as well. And then the only way you could actually do this is to get out of him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you get out of him by stopping Boo, by saving Boo from him.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do end up getting out, guess what? Now you have to fight Kid Boo, who has an attack that hits all on the screen. So if you're outside, you die instantly. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's gonna be a good freaking thing. This guy's a good gun. And blue, yeah, figured. Oh, you butt! You don't even have it. But yeah, like Boo feels like the strongest. Vegeta is interesting though. People have started to learn how to fight Vegeta though.
Mm.
Yeah, which is basically which in all fairness, it's like avoid Cybermen, because he could down you with his explosive attack or whatever.
With one grab.
Yeah. But if you avoid him, guess what? He has to play Cybermen the rest of the match. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't fight Cybermen, guess what?
Go to Nappa.
Yeah, no. If you don't fight Cybermen, he can't go to Nappa. You know, if you just avoid Cybermen, he can't get the Nappa because, you know, he's not getting fought.
Mm.
You know, and then it's only after Cybermen gets got that that Nappa comes out.
Yeah,
So-
playing killer sure isn't fun. Have to just chase after everybody, and then when they want to fight back.
Yeah, no, they only want to fight back when you're either weak or they have their advantage, which is what they do. They build up to their advantage state and then they fight you. So in Breakers, the end game is like a clock on the killer. If the clock runs out, the killer disappears and gets reset. So what you do is you want to avoid fighting the killer unless maybe Spopovich. Just because Spopovich is relatively easy to kill compared to the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, once he comes out, once Boo comes out, the dynamic totally shifts. And there are times where one of them's fighting, and then as soon as the Spopovich gets to Boo and unleashes him, Boo starts wiping the floor with the team, and then they have to like try and just get the hell out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times it's like, yeah, the Boo killers tend to get like, you know, like the game starts off slow as hell, and then as soon as Boo comes out, you know, the clock starts ticking, and then eventually everyone just dies anyway, you know? Because, you know, Boo is just crazy. And Cell's the opposite. Cell starts out and he like basically the first form of Cell shouldn't exist, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
The first form of Shell shouldn't exist because the one's like, yeah, it should. It's like you pay for it's a 3-second form pretty much.
3-second form.
Pretty much, because they increased how quickly it evolves. So there are times I'm watching him want to play, and Cell gets to level 2 within the first 10 seconds of the map.
Yeah, it shouldn't exist.
Yeah, that's how fast it can go, you know. Because you only need like 1 or 2 kills to level up on it, and all you need to do is kill civilians. You don't even need to do it. Plus, over time, he does level up on his own anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happens. He ends up getting up right away, and it's like, yeah, what's the point of that form if you don't play it?
Right.
You know, if you can't beat the form and you can't play it, you know, just get rid of it and have a different mechanic then. They did that because people were actually beating that form, because that form can't fly. It could jump real high though.
That's it.
pretty much. Not only that, but it could kill the normal people. But yeah, it looks alright. The game looks alright. I don't know how fun it is because, in all fairness, it's based on the Raiders, connection. So, and it's really bad. I one time saw one have eaten a senzu bean 3 times before it took effect. Yeah, because it kept resetting, and then the Raider killed him for it. The Raider didn't look like he was lagging, but everyone else did.
Yeah.
You know? And like, one's like, I hate this. It's like, yeah, the 13-year-old sure really showed. You know what I'm saying? That 13-year-old playing, yeah. Because, you know, it's like, I'm like, what's like, who are you? I actually said that, you know. I said
Wait,
I said he was probably really having. I was like, bold of you to assume it was a he, and I'm like, bold of you to assume it wasn't. Most of the like, how many ladies or women do you think would play the Breakers? You know, like
Not very many. The only one I
compared to
really
men,
seen.
you know.
The only one I really seen was like one of the developers, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, it's, you know, there's really not much for it. You know what I mean? You know, it's maybe friendly cooperation, but yeah. In all fairness, a lot of games are geared towards one type or another of personality.
Yep.
Breakers feels like it's for competitive people that want to just rub salt in each other's wounds.
Yep.
I wanted to see Wanna play Vegeta last night, but he never did. He got scared when he saw level 100 sitting out there waiting for him. And it was like, yeah, that's how it is, you know. One of that was exactly like when I said, remember Dio, when I said, ooh, fighting games aren't fun past the first week because getting into it's too hard. Because say like you want to just hop online, well, everyone's gonna do their bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a lot to learn. Like, say like you're completely new to something, you know. The Breakers is very hard to learn when you're new to something. You know. And the high level shit now of the play is like, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's funny how you say that because what you said earlier. 2 things I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's difficult to get into a game. I get it, but even Gray backed me up on saying like I can teach them how to play these games. Like the same thing with Smash, but they didn't want to learn. So it's like, what you buy the game for then?
I don't want to learn.
And then you said it's like, oh, that's the type of game where it's just the rub salt on the wounds. It's like, yeah, that's why 1UP's playing that game.
Well, yeah,
he wanted that with Smash, but failed.
He's beating up the 13-year-olds in Smash, and then Dio comes out. Yeah, like,
that's what. Yeah, I don't think he ever 1v1'd me.
No, yeah. Oh, why not?
Because he'll want to do it in a free for all, you know, when I'm weakened, so you have an advantage.
Okay, so what you're saying is he if he wants to fight you, it's gonna be with Mike, Adam, and then he's gonna play Captain. He's gonna play Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do
never in a
nothing but
1v1
jump.
setting.
He's gonna do jump.
And
Falcon punch, and if he gets it, that's the clip.
You do it over and over. You land one and got so happy for that one out of 20 misses.
Yeah, well, that's how it works, you know. Who cares about the 20? Nah, man. The only time you should ever get hyped about Falcon Punch is in fucking Brawl, where Captain Falcon was kind of booty. And all fairness, I feel like that's his worst time ever. That's his worst character. Falcon Punch could be ducked, and it's so crazy. You get grabbed out of it too.
certain
You
characters
get
like
grabbed
Game
out.
and Watch, like Game and Watch and Kirby
Yep.
can duck it.
Oh, Pikachu can too. Especially with back air. So in Brawl, you'd be fighting Pikachu, and all he would do back air, and half your moves would just whiff because it's sucky.
Yeah.
Brawl, I didn't like. I eventually ended up not liking on competitive stuff.
Yeah.
Smash
competitive
4
stuff sucks,
was
but
Smash 4 was much
casually
better.
is fun.
Smash 4
Yeah.
was much better, even with competitive, because there's less stuff characters could do in a way that was bullshit, except for like maybe Bayonetta, or Bayonetta was probably the main one. Maybe Rosalina if you got really unlucky with Luma, but I mean, in all fairness, all you need to do is put Luma in hit stun and go for Rosa, right?
That's why I wanted to learn Rosalie and Luma, but as soon
was
as you
fun.
get hit, you cannot use Luma, and I got
Nope.
sick of that.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Luma would be unable to be used longer than the hit stun.
Yeah, and then but she was pretty fun to use though in 4. In Ultimate though, no.
Yeah.
No, they nerfed her too much to where it was like, I don't think anyone plays her anymore. The same thing with Sheik. They keep nerfing Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, the people that loved Sheik liked doing the forward air, the drag out stage, and then kill you. And that was about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheik was so fucking unfun to play in Brawl because she not only was she strong, but, you know, she was faster than you too, you know?
Yep.
Same thing with Meta Knight. The Brawl had a lot of problems with characters. Like, Ganondorf was so fucking weak and so slow. He was weak. Kirby could kill quicker than Ganondorf with a smash attack.
And that's sad.
Yeah. You know why? Because Kirby's side smash damn near sent you underneath the stage sometimes.
Yeah.
Where Ganondorf's would give you that nice floatiness.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, like, Brawl was not even fun to play, because when I would practice with computers, I know you're not supposed to, like, you have any idea how infuriating it is to hit a dash attack and then have Diddy Kong just hit you with a neutral air, and then now hits his combo, you know?
Yep.
On hit, before you're able to react. Before you're able to react, you could just hit neutral air, and then suddenly you're getting hit with neutral air and then an up air right afterwards. You know, or some shit. Bro, that's why, dude, that's the same shit that killed Little Mac for me in Ultimate. Because I came in from Little Mac on 4, thinking I could use what I learned, and no, it's like anyone who says he's buffed or he's the same character, fuck you. All right, Little Mac. One of Little Mac's best things was his up tilt, and fucking Ultimate, up tilt was not safe on hit on low percentages.
On hit.
On
That's
hit.
sad.
Little Mac is supposed to be the best ground character in the game. How many other attacks have not safe on hit? A handful? Maybe Luigi's.
Just a handful.
Maybe the freaking water gun and Squirtle.
Uh-huh.
Little Mac gives up his entire air game for that, and it's not safe on hit. What the fuck are you on about? And that shit right there, learning about that, and then, you know, like, because, you know, I would play with Gray a lot. Dude, you have any idea how many times I would get punished because, you know, the sword, I do the hit, I do the up air, or the up tilt, and then sword instantly, and it's like, yeah, great. You know, and it's like, great. Best character on the ground, they said. Not nerfed at all, they said. Has a better recovery, they said. Bro, if you do your side B on stage and if you get knocked off, you don't get that side B back, even though you got hit. And you were on stage when you used it. You have to actually land before, you know. And I was like, why'd they do that? Does that happen with Kazuya?
No.
No? Why not?
DLC privilege.
Yep. Simple. They wanted their Little Mac nerf. That's what they wanted. That's why they put him in. And that's why it wasn't fun. It was Little Mac. In all fairness, the main reason why I dropped Little Mac was because he stopped being fun. He started being nothing but work. You know, I can't use, like, in all fairness, whenever Little Mac, you have certain things that you're allowed to do. But in this game and Ultimate, they really, really lowered it. You know, of what you could do.
Meanwhile, all you gotta do is be thrown, and then you might just get cheese or stopped.
Yeah, or hell, just have Bowser drag your ass off stage.
Yep. And if you got a good recovery, if Bowser does that, you could survive. But with Little Mac, no, you just
You pretty much
just stop
can,
stolen
yeah, you
from a
can die.
grab.
Yeah, that was on stage that you can't that whiffed because you're. Oh man, and now I'm just imagining Little Mac comes in, does his up air, does his up tilt, and then instantly gets grabbed and pulled off stage. Yeah, I didn't like I didn't like Little Mac in Ultimate. They eventually made him better. It was like the fucking update.
They made him better, but also worse at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at the end, they actually did make his moves connect better. Did you know that? The final fucking patch. Oh yeah, now Little Mac's up tilt's safe on hit or whatever. You waited 2 fucking years almost to finally give that character some type of what he should have been doing from the start. I don't want to play anymore. I have to now fight Kazuya. I don't want to play anymore. That man has super armor, more super armor than Little Mac. He has more super armor moves than Little Mac. Meanwhile,
And kills stronger.
yeah, he kills stronger. He has a kill throw. Are you kidding me? Meanwhile, what does Little Mac get? Well, he gets KO punch. That could get stolen instantly.
That can be lost in just an hit.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. You know, it's like, what does Little Mac really get? You know? People are like, yeah, but he's really fast and he has good moves. Yes, I guess you could say that. But the thing is
pretty fast.
no, he's a little slower. He's slower with hits. In all fairness, if Kazuya and Little Mac were standing evenly apart and both of them threw out an attack, Little Mac would probably snuff out most of his moves. The problem is that Little Mac has to dodge laser beams and grabs and shit in order to be able to do that. That's where the problem comes in. Little Mac is such a linear son of a bitch that Mega Man beats him on the ground, you know? Mega Man has a better fucking ground game. People are like, yeah, but Little Mac has, like, the best ground game. Yeah, but he has no air game. So characters that have a good ground game but an amazing air game are already at an advantage. Because Little Mac's main gimmick is that he's good on the ground. But guess what? This game's all about, can you forward air really good? You know? Right, wasn't that like the staple for like the first 2 years of like, ooh, if you're forward air is good, you're
Yes.
probably a good character.
Yes.
You know? And that's what happened, like look. And remember the fact that the first fucking update, the first buff that they gave to Lil Mac was the fact that his forward air now allows him to grab ledge.
Yeah.
That was the. I know that was a lot of characters, but still. In all fairness, if Jigglypuff couldn't grab ledge after her forward air, guess what? She had like 5 more jumps. Okay, Little Mac had 1.
Yep.
and Little Mac's second jump decidedly sends him downwards. In all fairness, they should have given Little Mac a downwards second jump. Might actually make him harder to hit, you know what I mean? Can you imagine double jumping with Little Mac and you land on the ground?
Yeah.
Bro. Dude, I just saw the glitchiest fucking guy ever. He was like sidewalking.
I'm really good
I don't know, explain why he's sidewalking. He's protecting the legendary that's right there. A really good one, too. Yeah. But I did really want to like Little Mac in Ultimate. I just never could get into it.
I still made him today. I just don't like getting cheesed. I just get mad at that.
That's the only way you win against Little Mac, unfortunately. That's why, you know, like, you can't even say he's a bad character because he has a lot of strong options when you play into his hands. The problem is you're not allowed. It's easy to let Little Mac not play, you know.
Yep.
And that's how it is, though, you know. Meanwhile, characters like Kazuya, they say his weaknesses are exploitable, like his disadvantage state's not that good.
No.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. They said Bayonetta's actually not very good in 4.
I remember seeing a video of one Kazuya main I watched. He literally like he went against an Incineroar. He missed the one grab, and there you go. There's a stock.
Yep.
All three of his stocks gone because he missed one grab.
That's how it does. One stock, one grab. But yeah, that's how it is. Like you were talking about the 0 to deaths, right? Where it was like, he does the punch, electric wind, god fist, up air, electric and god fist, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like never mind, it's not up air.
He
It's
has
down
so
air.
many of them. He has so many of them.
Yeah, that are often neutral attacks almost. You know.
Yeah.
Like it sets up into electric wind, god fist. That's the problem, right?
I've seen one without it,
Yeah.
and it was just 3 hits. I think he did like two forward airs into a forward smash, and that killed.
Imagine
It only works on tall characters.
Imagine if Lomac could do that. 2 forwarders into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lomac was. I wanted to really have fun with Lomac, but trying to fight characters in this game, there's so much cheese anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That every character does. Like there's like 60 forms of cheese, you know, in that game.
Yep.
And Little Mac's cheese is the fact that he hits strong. He hit, you know. That was his cheese. He hits you strong. He hits you fast.
Yep.
You know, it's not even like he has super armor anymore, because a lot of characters have super armor on strong moves. In all fairness, having a slower move with super armor feels better than having a fast move with super armor.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because what are the active frames on the super armor? On the slower moves, you know?
Pretty specific.
Yeah, do they last longer than Little Max? I don't know.
Do they start frame 1? No.
Who knows? Yeah, but that's how it is, you know. You have to learn your characters. That's pretty much how you do play 4 or Ultimate. You learn your character's cheese. And then you try and make it uncounterable, you know?
Yeah.
That's normal. That's most fighting games, though. I mean, in all fairness, the game probably is the most balanced, because even then, Lomac is still viable, you know? He's just very low on being able to use. Because he doesn't have as much cheese as a lot of characters. That's probably the main reason why. Peanut's though really cool watching him fight. It always feels like a struggle though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I never know if Peanut's gonna win a fight until the final thing. You know what I mean? Because he'll get a stock and then instantly lose 2 sometimes.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, okay. But then he'll come back, though. You know?
Yeah.
Sucker's like, yeah, we want Little Mac to be the underdog. Yeah, but did you have to make him unfun? Yeah. Sakurai leans in and says, is being the underdog fun in real life? Then why would it be fun in a video game? Incineroar was another character I thought was pretty cool as a new release. The first time I heard about him, I was like, Incineroar, really? And then his trailer popped, and I saw he was a wrestler with grapple moves, which was cool, which really got me into it. Unfortunately, when he first dropped, he was actually very bad.
Yeah, his recovery is trash.
Yeah, he was actually very bad. So when I used him, I ended up not liking to use him so much, and then he ended up getting buffed over and over again. I'm like, oh, shit, he might actually be good now. Oh, what does this guy have? What do you have? You have a Garbo gun, cool. What's crazy is, I think the only characters that felt like the same were like Lucina. From Smash 4 to Smash Ultimate. Mario and Dr. Mario were a lot different on how you get your kills. No longer do you up tilt, you know. Bayonetta is a completely different beast. Little Mac was weird. Charizard was weird too. Remember that?
Yeah.
Charizard now has 2 other guys with him again. Yeah, what the fuck? Damn, that's weird. Yeah, I can't really think of very many characters. I mean, there were characters that got better. Palutena definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the shit they gave Palutena, man. They, like, combined all of her moves into one. Remember she had, like, auto reticle and stuff? But then they, but then she had the custom moves, too.
Hey, sugar.
Uh-huh.
I've got another
And then they
job
ended up
for
just
you.
putting into her
Stop
normal
by.
moveset.
Yep.
Like the reflector and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was really crazy?
There are new missions available on the
Kid, I
T-Bone
still feel
Junction
like people are sleeping on. I feel like he has potential.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he doesn't have the best kill setups, I feel like he has enough going for him where I feel like he potentially could be another character that you're gonna have someone play, and people are gonna just be like, ooh, and then use him like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has a lot going for him, like reflectors and shit on his dashes. So
Yeah.
like stuff like that he can instantly get away from. He has an amazing projectile, which, you know, is great for just pestering people off stage. I one time saw Snake had to spend like 3 minutes off stage just getting hit by arrows.
Traveler.
Yeah.
You know,
Available on the T-Bone Junction
and that was
bounty
about
board.
it. Bro, I remember the first time I fought Gray. And he picked Snake. I picked Dan, the Mii fighter
Uh-huh.
from Dan Versus. Bro, man, Snake was recovering with his Cypher, and I threw the bowling ball at him trying to hit Gray, and I missed, and I hit the Cypher, and it just broke Cypher. He's like, oh, what the hell? And it went down. With the bowling ball, and I was like, yeah, like try doing that, you know, with the bowling ball projectile. Damn, I'm surprised that even hit, you know, that's such a small target. Well, yeah. It sucks that he's not allowed to go to his locals anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Banned because someone got upset. Meanwhile, that very say someone, you know, was probably saying a bunch of shit.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna have to get down here. Yeet. But that's how it is, though, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed to say nothing no more. But that's how it goes.
Yep. Which is
Of course, there's always a time and place to say stuff as well, you know?
This is why I don't talk to people.
Nope, don't talk to anyone. Why am I killing these guys? I just really ran past all these guys, huh? Is there a guy with a rocket chasing me? Oh, there totally is. Great. Bro, how many shots are you gonna take?
Let's see what we've got.
Alrighty. But yeah, a lot of these,
Let's get out of here.
like, a lot of the characters were so different from Ultimate. Even though they had the same moveset. It was so weird. But I didn't like Ultimate that much. I thought the single player was okay, but I felt like other Smash games did it better.
Yeah.
No Smash Run was very sad. They should have really have thought about bringing that back and have it be online.
Oh man, too much work.
Yeah, too much work. Not only that, but you couldn't do Smashdown or whatever it was, or I forget what it was. The team mode where you could pick different characters. That's not a thing that's used very often. That should be used more in tournaments. I don't know why they don't. You know, because tournaments suck. You know. That I don't see a problem. You know, picking characters and doing picking your team of characters that you have to fight. You know, team of either 3 or 5.
Yeah.
And that should be done as well. I don't know why people don't. I don't know why people don't like watching it. That or players don't like playing it, which that might be another thing. Which is weird because it's like you get so many interactions and the stuff's changing constantly. You're not just going for the same comp. Well, there, I just answered my own question. You're not doing the same shit over and over again. Yeah. Like I really kind of want to see a team of Ken, Ryu, and Terry, or Ken, Kazuya, and Terry. You know, or some type of like just the fighters like that. Just to see how they go. Could you imagine one person knowing all those? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should learn how to do that. I never learned how to do the Ken combos and shit. I have a hard time learning how Ken works in the game because it's like, okay, well, does the game explain it? No. You have to go online? Yes. Is online good at explaining it? No.
No.
Like they'll like, hey, how do you use Ken? And then when I watch a combo that's like 800 button inputs for like 30 damage, I'm like, but I could just play Little Mac and forward smash. You know? You know, it's like, oh look, oh that's so cool. He kicked the guy with like a half crescent moon kick. He did a jab and then a down tilt and then into Hadouken. 30 damage, awesome. And that was like he like painted like a painting with his control stick. Alternatively, Bowser can do like 36 in the forward smash. So yeah.
Less work.
Yeah. Less work, and more importantly, more consistent. You know, you can't trust those fucking combos to work online. Someone DIs or some shit.
Right.
And that's how that shit's been working. You know. I don't even hate the fact that it's less work sometimes. It depends on it depends on work versus reward. You know what I mean? Like if something's hard to do and you get rewarded highly for it, yeah, that's cool. But if you have to do nothing and then get super good, yeah, it's the equivalent of
That's why I hate Hero.
Yeah. Or like characters that just have really good forward air that just do nothing but do that all day, and it's like, yeah, like Shaggy.
One trick pony. I'm gonna just do one attack all day.
Yeah.
This is good.
That's how it always is, though, in all those games. Like, I haven't seen a single one. That's why I hated the Ice Climbers, because that's all they would do, is they would fish for that grab the entire match, and then they would get it, and then you'd be dead.
Yep.
And it was so annoying, because it was like, yeah, you don't get to play. They do, though.
Yep.
I have to leave, because this bitch wants to do his jump. Good, he did anyway. Alright. From Eric's guys are being very, very aggressive today. That's great. They're running, too, which is the fucked part. Yeah. They have a run. I don't know why they don't always sprint towards you.
Too dangerous.
No, I just think they didn't program it right. This is Borderlands 1. This is Borderlands 1, my dude. You think they actually program shit right? They can't even program how enemies to drop shit they're supposed to. They can't. They told bosses to drop weapons. The bosses said, fuck you, I own this game now. This is my game. Oh, whatever. Cromeric's size here. I'm sick tired of dealing with his bitch asses. His bitch assness.
Bitch assness.
Would you look at that? I got TDR weapons, my favorite. Oh, look at that. A TDR weapon. Awesome, my favorite. Oh, look at that. A volcano, my favorite. Wow. He dropped nothing at all, but the same old fucking bullshit. Same. And yeah, it's not a Chimerics fight unless he drops 3 or 4. 3 or 4 equalizers that are all weak. But yeah, I do like Smash, but it's like don't hate the player, hate the game. It's like, yeah, well, you can hate both.
You can hate both.
You can, you know, because you could have people ruin games for fun, you know. That's why I don't like doing games like Rust and not, you know, or a Gmod Sandbox even. When someone just comes in and just throws, you know, you're doing something and they just start, like, just throwing shit around for no reason.
Yep.
It's like you have this entire area and then you come over here and knock down this, yeah. But then you're like, no, I don't want to fight. It's like, bro. You came in, knocked some shit down. And then you don't want to fight? Okay, yeah. And it's like you go back to building, right? It's like, okay, well, I believe you. And then they immediately do it again. Like, yeah, no shit.
That's the equivalent. It's like, oh, I knocked down your stuff, and then somebody slapped the shit at you, and it's like, why you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it is. It's like that's the same thing with Rust, you know. People be doing their own shit, and then they kill you, and it's not even because like, yeah, it's part of the game, it's legal. And then when they get killed, it's like now it's a problem.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
only a problem when it happens to them.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, you know.
Stupid.
It's ridiculous. They want to go crying. It's like, you know, it's okay to teabag the killer, but if the killer teabags you in Dead by Daylight, it's a problem, you know.
It's only funny when it's somebody else.
Yeah, I know. You know, there's no, you know, that's why I don't play competitive games anymore, because that's how it is, you know.
That's all it is. It's pathetic.
That's all it is now, and it's all wants to be streamed on Twitch.
Yep.
But then if you're not good, you cheat.
Yep. It's pathetic.
You know how many people got caught cheating? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play those FPS games. You know, the Call of Duty and shit, and the freaking PUBG and shit. The amount of people that cheat.
Yeah. Filled to the brim.
Hell, I'm pretty sure we fought cheaters in Dino D-Day too.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people speed hack in Dino D-Day with characters.
Yeah.
You know, Team Fortress 2 probably has its plethora of cheetahs that get banned and caught, banned and caught.
That's why I stopped playing, because I got kicked, and I possibly could have been banned for something I didn't even do.
Yeah.
Because he went
changed your
online
username.
and used my name. He used my name. I thought it was a glitch, but no, it was actually a hacker.
Yep.
And then when everybody started kicking, they kicked me and not the hacker.
Yeah, because it had the same ID, but it didn't have the same user ID, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So your Steam account was fine, but it had your username, which is a different number.
Yep.
Aw, you fuck, I shot you. Carmerix is like, nah, you didn't. Like, yes, you did. But yeah, that's how it is, though. Oh my gosh, how many of these little craw maggots are there gonna be? I killed 2 of them, 3 of them. I have to frickin' nope out, because the game's like, yeah, you gotta fight all these guys. Damn it, I fucking suck. Ah! Come on, crawl maggots. Dude, Carmerix is being super aggressive, but he's not being super generous. Hey, DL, I hate to say it, but I actually made a bunch of money in Deep Rock last night.
No, did you?
Daily deal.
Was it? Oh, okay. I thought
Daily
it was
deal?
a farm or something.
No, daily deal, man. Daily deal. I sold some Jadits, and then the daily deal ticked over, and it was Jadits again. For 20,000 each. So I can afford 1 upgrade.
One upgrade, yeah.
And I got rid of that crappy Jadis that we don't use.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I don't like about Deep Rock is the fact that there's too much Jadis and nothing else.
Yeah.
And I'm not even, and the fact is I'm not even gonna sell the Jadis, you know, because it's like the daily deals are too good to sell, you know.
Right.
I mean, Deep Rock itself is very fun, but it has so many weird things.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like Scout. Feels like those level 3 complexity caves are big FU to characters like the Driller and the Gunner. Like I feel like uniquely a Gunner and Driller get fucked by those caves harder than Engineer and Scout.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Scout, it's remember when it's like, oh, that complexity cave, like, okay, I'm just gonna help you, you know, get out before I got out. It's like, yeah. That's how I feel like that's how the Scout should be played. You know, he makes sure that the people that suck get out first. You know, he covers them while they're doing their stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright, you better drop a pearl. Oh, we dropped a bunch of white weapons though. Fuck me, that's looking. Oh, fuck me, that was. Yes. I'm like, deal. I want a pearl. I see 3 white weapons just launch from Carmerix's shell. Oh, these are ass. Oh, why does the game hate? I found an amazing shotgun though. That's not for me. So what do you mean enter pearl farm?
No, it was
You-
that joke
you-
video you sent me.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay, yeah. Dude, I wish that was real.
Yeah.
I feel like the best if we are gonna do farming, what we do is we do a 4-egg cave with minerals we want, and we try and do it 2 or 3 times per tick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably play like Driller or something and just drill the shit out real quick and have it done. Maybe not even do the side objective if we want to really go for minerals.
Yeah.
Because it's also a money farm too, I think. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, Carmerix really is a fucking bitch today. Whatever. I didn't want to win anyway. I didn't want to get anything good anyway. He dropped 2 legendaries that time. I'm taking off my catalyst comm because it's obviously not working. But yeah, the Deep Rock's fun. People want a new character, and I'm like, what class is he gonna fill? You know.
Right.
Someone said like martial artist or something, and I'm like, oh god, a melee class.
Nah.
Melee class feels like it would be. Melee classes come in 2 forms: completely useless or OP as fuck.
Yes.
And it's not going to be balanced at all. If it's too OP, everyone's just going to run that and then swarm. The only thing I can see a melee class being bad at, Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Praetorian though, dead. Everything else dead. You know. I think someone said melee class, but with Scout's grapple hook. I'm like, fuck you. No. If you're gonna make a melee class, you're gonna make sure that he can't just fly wherever he wants to and punch things.
Yeah.
Give him good mobility, but don't give him like Scout. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I really wish Scout. Maybe they should do it where Scout gives passive buffs to teammates.
Good.
That way, people don't feel pissed off that Scout's doing all this shit. You know.
Yeah.
And it'll also help Scout do a bit better where he actually does stay with the team every once in a while, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that people might get mad though because Scout's not staying by the team, as well. Bro, I don't even know. Who the hell knows? This game's so weird. Fuck you! I'm taking your army. Cormac thought he was slick attacking me right off the gate again. He's very aggressive today, I don't know why. Oh, show your back, please. Oh, you didn't show your back. Oh, you coward. He did his jump attack. You know, the one that hits all on stage. Ooh. Bro, he just let me take out 3 of his back parts. Come on, turn over here. Come here. Come here, cat. Oh, he died. Damn it. He died a little bit too close. Ah! No. Bitch died too close to where I didn't want him to die. What?
Oh, I ain't saying anything.
Luckily, it's kind of easy to tell. Basically, these guns that are pointing in one direction are not real. Alright. Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD. I never did see the new Space Jam. I never saw the Mario film.
Me either.
One film I actually did want to see was the Mario film. I don't know why I've never seen it yet, though. Is that an upgrade? 204 times 2. Bloody Razor. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, yeah, Deep Rock's great.
Yeah.
We have a lot. We never did beat level 5. I'm surprised. I thought we did beat a complete. I thought we did complete a deep dive one time.
Yeah, we did. I saw it on YouTube. I was like, I don't even remember beating it.
No, we did it. I'm surprised we didn't get complete level 5 mission.
Yeah, it's different.
It's
It
different.
doesn't count.
What are you talking about? Deep dives are kind of harder.
I know. But it's like a set seed instead of.
Okay, so yeah, we can use it. Listen, or if we can't do level 5s, we'll bitch it out and just do a 4 egg mission. You know. In all fairness, though, it looks like the Lord Hazes don't really do anything other than experience. So if you want,
you
your
can
loot-
gain more experience on Hazard level 1 somehow.
apparently,
Because
I do think they give you a
when you
bonus
go
to
to-
materials, though, don't they?
no, that's on increased difficulties. Like when you finish, the rewards get multiplied by a certain amount by your hazard level and the warnings.
Oh, cool.
It gets multiplied. You don't get that much of a buff on hazard 1 and 2.
Okay, maybe it is worth it then for materials.
Yeah.
But depending on how easy it is to complete, though. You know, if you fail like 4 out of 5 times, it might not be worth it. But if you're completing it like, you know, consistently like we do, Has 4 is pretty good. I feel like Has 5, I feel like we'd be 50-50.
No, at that point it's gonna be like it increases the rewards by 200%, which is a big jump. But we almost reached. If we get like double warnings on 4, that's 200% right there.
Bro, this guy's just ruining me with this. You gotta love it when they do the double hit. Come on, double hits. That's what he said, and he hit me twice.
Yeah.
Burn that little boy. Alright, well, I had to do that because the guy decided to launch at me a million miles an hour. I had to turn him off. I had to change the channel real quick. Oh, here we go. That's an upgrade, maybe. I might just got upgraded. Cool. It is not an upgrade, is it? Oh boy, it's the same guy. Oh, no, it's a worse. It has a worse sight. I'll take that off. Okay, we got some interesting stuff. 206, huh? Yikes. And this one's not better. There you are. Raven. Alright. Yeah, I know that's how I'm feeling. I'm not seeing anything good either. Yeah, it's been a while. 200%, so if we get like 50 ender pearls, that's like 100. No, it would be 150, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be 150.
150, 200, yeah.
That'd be 100% more. Would be the 100. Shit, it's even better than I thought. That's what you want to see too. Because you don't get a lot of ender pearls per run.
Nope.
So having like double right there is great. I'm gonna kill Chimerics like 2 more times or so, and then I'm done.
I have to head out too, in a bit. We won't do deep rock tonight because you're probably gonna be recovering. Because yeah, I don't know how bad you're gonna feel. Because sometimes surgeries are fine.
I believe I'll be fine, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay.
Okay.
Just because it's like you never know. Sometimes you'll feel fine after doing something at the dentist, and other times you'll be throbbing. You know, so. It happened to me once. One time I had the thing performed twice, and it was the same thing. And it was like one time it was way worse than the other.
Now, I remember one time I had to take the anesthesia. I talked to some of my friends. It's like, yeah, this is a basically drunk DL. That's what you're gonna have for stream.
Maybe. You can say all the bad words. You won't even know it until the next day.
Yeah.
I do miss the low tier god clips. I haven't seen those in a while. Like YouTube hasn't been recommending them.
I got one guy I know who records low tier god content all the time. He just uploaded today.
Is there anything good? Anything good or no?
I hadn't seen the video, but I think it's just as usual.
Okay. Oh, well, it's. Yeah, I mean, because he does have these good insults, though.
Yeah.
Hungerbox does it too. I'm surprised. You ever see that when someone says something? Get that as.
No, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, no,
Come from
man.
a Hungerbox?
No,
Nah.
yeah, no. He says get banned. Get banned, you fucking bitch. Because he said someone was not very good in Smash, and it was like one of the top players. Oh my god, there's so many guys here. Bro, I shouldn't have had to do all that. Oh, you fuck! How'd you hit me twice? Oh, okay, that's why I get hit twice. Same character. Oh my gosh. Alright. So the game's deciding to do spam thing where it's the same freaking character like 3 or 4 times in a row. And how'd that guy spawn on top of me? Oh my god. They are being so aggressive for the amount of shit that they're actually fucking dropping. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm being played. Where it's like, hey, do all this cool shit. Oh yeah, by the way, we're just gonna do the same old. Same old.
Same old fucking shit.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking video game character. He's gonna do it. You know, he doesn't care. He ain't gonna think. The problem is his RNG's been kind of bad, and he hasn't been dropping anything particularly rad.
RNG bad because they don't drop anything rad.
Yeah.
I'll use that.
Yeah, they don't want us. They don't want me to fucking ever beat the game. Like there are times when I'm playing it, and it's like I ain't getting shit.
Yeah, I can't stand like games. That's why it's like it's pissed me off. But mostly roguelikes get that, where you're really not going to complete a run until you get a synergy, which may or may not even spawn at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's not worth actually fighting through either, because it's like, by the time you do get it, you're probably in such a bad spot anyway that your even skills won't help it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you get the thing you need, because it's like you're already dead pretty much at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it's been for a while. My R&D bad. He actually did drop some good shit though. He dropped a Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah, but it's an electric one, so it strips your shield when you fire it. You know how the Rhino? I think I gave you one where it fires and it keeps exploding in midair.
Dude, I one time used that as brick, and I instantly stripped my shield because I ran behind it. And it was like, oh man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know? Extreme shock resistance. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run, and then I'm gonna have to head out, get ready and head out soon. But yeah, stuff like that, it's like, yeah. Well, I mean, one more run and then I kill, what's his name? Not Nox, Ajax. Hopefully get the Ogre chance. But, like, it's getting to the point where it's like, no pearls, no hybrids, no nada. I don't get nothing no matter what I do. And there are times when I will farm a certain boss for an hour, you know, and not get even a drop sometimes. And it's like, I don't want to keep going because I can only repeat myself X amount of times before even I'm getting bored. You know, how the fuck you make that fun for people to watch, much less, you know, do yourself, you know?
Right.
It's, and the thing is, a lot of this time it's like Borderlands 2 as well, where it's like you'll sometimes fight a boss and a half hour later, you've killed this guy like 10, 20 times, because, you know, the bosses aren't particularly hard once you know how to fight them. And the drop hasn't happened yet. And then by the time you do get the drop, it's the wrong elemental. You know?
Yeah.
And other times you can get the drop back to back without any work whatsoever. And it's like, okay, cool. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool to get these legendaries, but the problem is like sometimes going through the hassle of getting them when you probably could have just completed an area or even like had better farming somewhere else, it's not always worth it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if it's true RNG, you could potentially get something really good just opening a chest that you wouldn't have opened because the guy didn't have a chest next to him, but you had to fight him though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna swap over to this because this guy's gonna run at me now. It's on. Another guy running at me? Cool. Alright, I'm gonna kill Craw out here. Can you stop running, please? Thank you. Guy had to hit me. Rip off all my life bar, huh? Right away. It's a strong one. Are we knocking? I'm the one who knocks. Alright, hello, that's a double sting. That's a really good one, too. Holy crap. Oh. pick it up. Alright. Now I know this sounds really good compared to this one, right? I mean, look at that. The problem is that this one does 50% more damage. So yeah, it's like 200. Like this goes to 300, you know. But we'll keep it for now. Yeah, I didn't get anything, so yeah, cool.
Yay, nothing.
Nothing at all. I picked up a SMG that might be usable, but I'm probably not going to keep it if I get something that I'm actually looking for. The problem is that there's nothing that I really want right now, because it's like I have my build pretty much set. There's only like 1 or 2 things that, you know, that could really be useful, and I have not found them yet. I have not found a jackal, which I'm looking for. I have not found a any of the pearls I'm looking for. I haven't found the hybrids I'm looking for. So it's like it's been rough in terms of like just trying to find loot.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the loot I have is bad either. That's the thing. I have the loot's too good. Is the problem. I'm just looking for specific items that don't have a designated drop area. They're just in certain seeds, as it were. Let me heal this up. Nice. You know, it's getting to the point where it's like, you know, I did all I could. If the drops don't happen, they don't happen. You know, it's like, it would be nice. I have not seen all the pearlescence in this game, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. Across all my characters, I don't think I've gotten all the pearlescence. I've gotten most of them, though. But I think there's like 1 or 2 I just haven't gotten. Bro, I don't know how I did that, but I just opened up 2 chests with 1 button. That was cool. Alright, nothing. Cool, nothing. I don't need nothing. Do you? Who needs loot? Can't believe you were seeing dead Noxes everywhere.
Yeah. What the hell was up with that?
It has to be online. It has to be an online thing where he's preloading. Doesn't make sense though, because the maps that he was in, he didn't technically appear in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. I think I know why there's dead Noxes everywhere.
Why?
All right, so you know how in video games, in order to hide voices, they'll put NPCs that you're not supposed to see. Every one of those maps, General Nox would talk to you, except for the Claptrap map.
Huh.
Right? That makes sense.
That would make sense, but
I'll explain why he's there.
that's just something I never heard of.
Oh, they do it a lot. They do it in Half-Life. They do it in everywhere where the NPC is there. And that's how they talk through that NPC for the voice lines, and then the NPC is like disabled. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to see him.
Mm.
Let's get some wheels.
Hell, and probably in Team Fortress 2, there's probably like an NPC that talks through the lady's voice of there's a red spy or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always questioned like where they get the model for her and whatnot if we never even seen her.
Yeah. I just gotta burn all these boys. Okay.
I'm really good at this.
Alright, SMG. Cool. It's whenever they do disembodied voices. Or have people talking, I think. Because it's easier, I guess. I don't know. It's weird, though. Must be one of those in-game edgy spaghetti codes. Bro, how you hit me so hard? No, you get to get shocked. Shock you, boy. Zap, 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 zappity dap. What I was about to say, if you dropped another freaking... Oh, bro, I saw you smack the ground. Alright, no one there. Cool. Gotta get all my health back. Most of it back. About a third of it back. I got the red bitch, and it's a fire rate of 5.0. No.
Red
The
bitch.
damage, yeah, the damage though is not bad. They're at 49, but that fire rate though, yikes. Yeah, so the bitch in this game was supposed to have better critical hit damage, but they fucked it up and they didn't put it in.
Mm.
They ended up fixing it though, on the remastered. But the remastered has so many problems of its own that I don't even want to play it because it. While you technically have more weapons and whatever, the loot pools are fucked a little bit, and they got rid of 2 of the hybrid weapons, for some reason. I don't know why. Because the hybrid weapons are considered glitches anyway, so you know. So they got rid of those ones, and I was like, okay, well that sucks. And then on top of that, they have memory leaks. Okay, well that's not good. No, that's the reason. That's the main reason why. The other stuff's just the icing on the cake. Where's your other animal? There it is. Alright, you dropped to nothing. Cool. I love it when they don't want you to get anything. That chest very rarely ever gets any good loot. Pop this guy a little bit. Get something of him. Alright, just normal damage. Okay, cool.
Let's get out of here.
See how fast he shoots this thing. Oh, great, 3 of them. I don't understand these guys' ranges either. These guys sometimes have a hell of a range. Oh, he tried. Oh, he tried. He ran at me. A little spider skittle. They're dropping so many white weapons. What the fuck? How am I supposed to get anything good if the game doesn't even give me even green drops? All right, we're gonna kill this guy and then we're gonna be done. He dies easy enough though.
Mm.
Yeah. Just gotta get a good Orion. And he's gonna just die to shock. That's a good one. He doesn't normally drop good ones like that. Alright, we're done, okay?
Habla.
See you later to you.
Gobblegoo.
Probably go Indeed. I don't get nothing. I picked up one SMG that I'm probably not gonna use because I don't need it. Don't come any closer, he says as I run away. Dude, you can't say don't come any closer and then you follow me. Don't come any closer. It's like, alright, now, okay, well, fuck it. Alright, he gets to live in agony. Never mind. Lilith actually said the correct phrase, well, it acted tough, yeah. Don't come any closer. Dude, that's the shit in Skyrim that I hate. The NPCs will beg for lives, like the bandits and stuff, and if there's no way to spare them or anything, they just get back up and fight infinitely until they die. I really wish they wouldn't say it, you know, because it's like, because that's like their only saying, you know. They don't actually say, well, come on, do it, coward, or whatever, you know. Not a single one says that. They all say, oh, please, I don't want to die. Or, death is highly overrated, or whatever. And they all say it, and you can't do anything with it. You can't spare them. You can't, you know, do anything special with it. And it's like, okay, well, I kind of wish they didn't say it at all.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's giving an option, you know, that's not there. We out.